Hey everybody, Vinny here. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are making a family favorite, lemon chicken piccata. What I have on the plate right here is 4 chicken breasts, sliced in half lengthwise, salt and peppered, and floured, no egg. In the skillet, if you don't have a skillet, you can use a pan. It's popping a little bit. I got 4 tablespoons of olive oil and 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our chicken. Just going to set that right in there. And what we're doing is we are browning the chicken. And while you're doing this, you should have your oven preheating to the lowest temperature possible to keep the chicken warm. You will understand why in a minute. So I'm going to cook this chicken, I'm going to brown it up, and we will be back for the next step. Okay, now that the chicken has been browned, it's a little smoky. It's going to be. You take it, you remove the chicken as it's cooked, you put it on a baking sheet. It's sitting in the oven right now. Slippers. So now what we're going to do is start building the sauce for the piccata. In the measuring cup, I have 1 cup of dry white wine. I'm using Pinot Grigio. You could also substitute wine for chicken broth if you want. I have 2/3 cup of lemon juice and 1/3 cup of capers. So what we're going to do is just on lower heat, mix that all in there. Now hold on. Now I know I can easily use that tongs to scrape, but now what you're going to do is stir this in. And you want to scrape up all the little brown bits, all the little chunks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let this simmer for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then after the 5 or 10 minute mark, when the alcohol is cooked off from the wine, you're going to taste it. And then you add a little bit more or a little bit salt as needed. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I added a little salt. I got to taste it real quick. Just that. Okay, just enough salt. Now what we have to do is add all that chicken back to the skillet. And what we're going to do is, if some pieces are undercooked, it's going to go back in here and simmer for another 15 minutes. And what it's going to do is help tenderize the chicken. The acids and all that in the lemon juice and with the wine and also the brine capers will help break down some of those connective tissues in the chicken and make it a lot more tender. So let me add the chicken back to the skillet and I'll be right back. Okay, so now as you can see, I got all the chicken in the skillet, and what we're going to do is let it simmer for a little bit and let those the lemon juice, the wine, the capers, all that flavor kind of get embedded in the chicken. So give it about 15 minutes and we'll continue on with making the sauce. And guess what? The chicken has to come out yet again. But we'll handle that when the time comes. Okay, so the chicken has taken its time to simmer. And now what we have to do, we got to thicken the sauce up. So what we're going to do is clog your arteries with 4 more tablespoons of butter. And what we're going to do is you're going to mix that butter in. Get my spoon. And we got to mix the butter in. And that's going to help thicken the sauce up, add a little bit more flavor, and of course, cholesterol be damned, we're doing it. Okay? So once the butter melts down, what we got to do is let this simmer again for about 2 or 3 minutes just to thicken up, and then we add the chicken right back to it. Okay? So I'll be right back. And this is pretty much the final step. You let this simmer in the broth, juice, mix, sauce, whatever you want to call it, for about 5-10 minutes. Let that butter and all the rest of the flavors that we just finished marrying together melt into the chicken, and you serve it over your preferred type of pasta. Tonight I'm doing linguine. You can use farfalle, penne, mostaccioli, spaghetti, whatever you want. And then you can garnish it with fresh parsley. And you could also put, if you want to add a little pizzazz to it, you can put a fresh, thin lemon slice on top, just to be like Look how pretty it is. But this is my recipe for lemon chicken piccata. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have a recipe you want me to make, go ahead and give me a comment and let me know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, before I leave, you can make this gluten-free. I know a lot of people, oh, flour, I can't make this. You can cook the chicken without the flour, and then just use cornstarch and water. Argo is a gluten-free brand to thicken the sauce up, because the flour does help as a thickening agent. Or you could pay for the gluten-free flour. Over here it's like $8 for a pound, so cornstarch is a better option, I think. And you can have a completely gluten-free piccata dinner, skipping the flour. But like I said before, thanks for watching. See you next time.